Hello, faithful viewers. Welcome to Mr.Who Reviews. Today I'm doing Pokemon Season 5 Master Quest. This season, starts off where Season 4 left off with Aspen and Gang going to the War Island to compete in the World Cup. So this is kind of like a side quest since Aspen able to battle the Jasmine, the, the fifth or sixth gym leader from Johto, so had to do something. One way to meet some new people and new Pokemon, mostly war types, but hey, and the World Cup was kind of good. Misty came in top 8 at top 16, even though he just used his Toto, and I think I used King Runner after what's the arc again. And after the War Island arc, they go to the other islands to just get some clues of the mystery Pokemon that they seen when they first came to the World Islands. And just keep getting hints with with a Silver Wing or with other people seeing it. And there's an episode where there's these people take a Diglett from old people, and it turns out it's just their relations. That was a little bit cruel, I think. I don't know. Anyway, they finally find out what the mystery Pokemon is, or to say who. And in the same episode, they meet the Richie and his Pikachu Sparky. Those you haven't seen in the first season, Richie was introduced near the end of the Pokemon lead, and he's going to be Ash in his match. And he is kind of like Ash, except, well, smarter. And it looks like he has the same clothes as him, and they captured some same Pokemon and give nicknames to him. And it turns out that the mysterious Pokemon is Lugia. And also in this episode, it introduces the first legendary as to give him birth, having a kid. That just sounds weird. And I know that some legendaries can't give birth, and that's why it's weird, but still. And also, there's two scenes where characters just bring up the Orange Island movie. So the canon in the English dub, but not canon in the Japanese, or what? I don't really get it. Oh yeah, and the episode is actually a three-parter, since Team Rocket is trying to steal the baby Lugia and the mother or parent, whatever you want to call it, and Busty and Cash, Cassie and Butch, along with that. And we're also introduced to a Team Rocket scientist called Namba, who's trying to get Pokemon to be more powerful by using his anger machine. Looks like a headband or something, but and just end with Asengan winning and Lugia leaving their kid or something, but and also in this season, Bulbasaur finally leaves, which is a kind of good episode. Asengan isn't really that much, so it's kind of good. Oh yeah, also there's about 3 gym battles in this, and I think only 2 of them are good. The one with Jasmine is just okay, and some of the other stuff is just weird. Especially Hokey Pokemon, is where Witch is trying to get some ingredients for a spell for people to understand Pokemon, like a Pokespeak or something. And turns out it's just they asked into a Pikachu. It kind of makes sense in that Pikachu is the closer to Ash by right on shoulders, so probably some of his DNA just rubbed off him ass or something. But ugh. And also we get introduced to another Kanto, the four-member or Johto champion, whatever you want to call him, Lance. And in this, he's part of a Pokemon group called the G-Men, or I don't know, it's like Zone thing or whatever. But in the games, he's a goddamn cheat. He cheats, and he's gonna be champion. He has to trade Dragonite. Why do you have three Dragonites? It makes no sense. This is in Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. Put again with any other Dragon types. Why the hell did they give it a flipping Gyarados? And then it's a Dragon type anymore in those games. Why did they not make him a Dragon type anymore? It makes no sense. But that sounds good. And that he does have one say that don't care if it lands a G-Man, an X-Man, or a He-Man. It's just so funny. And also we get introduced to the seventh gym leader named Price. He sounds like an older Gary O, which is weird. And the reason he's so icy is fleshed out more in here, or in the anime, than in the games. In the games, he'll seem like a grouchy old man. But here we have a backstory that the pilot one actually left him after a battle where he got burned, and he thought that Pilot didn't care about him anymore or something, so he just decided not to care about Pokemon in general. Oh yeah, also forgot, this is the first time Ash gets an egg, a Pokemon egg in this, and gets it by entering a Pokemon racing called Extreme Pokemon. It's kind of like a chariot racing but in skateboards, and it's just cool, and it's the first time that Ash actually beat Gary or something. And the Pokemon that comes out of the egg is Vampy, which has to be one of the cutest Pokemon in the second generation of games, and very useful for Ash. And the episode where actually hatches is very good. And the second episode where when he's involved with the plot is also good. And to bring back the Clefairy from the first season, like the one with the spaceship, and the guy that the scientist that sounds German. I don't know if he's German or what, but anyway. But I'll say, after Price turned nice, you really seeing that interesting character. Yes, he gave up the battle because he wanted Price wanted to be hurt. He does know that Pokemon do get hurt during battles, but not serious hurt. I don't know if anybody else counts it as asking a pity badge or something, but I kind of do. I just do. And the seventh gym battle is with Claire, and again, character way better in this than in the game. In the game, when you beat her, he just sounds like a spoiled brat, and in this, he's just tough. He's just a great gym leader, and after Starjard come back and this, and they actually say that he and Eliza Starjard, the girl in charge of the Starjard and charge of Daddy, and then Starjard Mutts, are actually together, so kind of cool. And the battle between actually Starjard and Claire's Dragonair is just great. But before they do the rematch, they just has Team Rocket trying to steal this Dragon Fang, and then they'll go to this holy lab where this Dragonite tries to protect them. And it's a two-part thing, but still good. And as well, there's some good filler episodes in it, whether it's well, legendary or ordinary Pokemon. It's great. And the episode after the last gym out was kind of good. Introduces or actually shows why not, which is a Pokemon from the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald games, and it just starts off the trend of, Pokemon introducing the characters for or Pokemon from new games before they're actually out. And let's see, I get another mini arc or mini story or side quest, whatever you want to call it, where Professor Elm, the professor in this series, this part of the game, whatever, asks us to pick up a Pokemon egg, and then just hatches into a Larvitar, which is another good Pokemon. And the character development with Larvitar is very good. At first, he doesn't really awaken properly because of what happened to him as an egg. And then when he sees acid control, just starts attacking, and sometimes sounds like or just acts like a screaming baby. But over the course of the arc, he just develops confidence and just accepting the good stuff in the world and stuff like that. But the second to last episode had to be the best of the uh, side quest, or Larvitar arc, let's just say. Because it introduces the unknown, and us and the gang get to go to or get into Larvitar's subconscious and get to see some of the stuff that Larvitar had seen with us and gang and what happened when it was an egg. It's just tugging their heartstrings a bit when you go to the final part of the episode. And the last episode for the Larvitar arc is also good, where Larvitar goes back to his home and the posters that took out Larvitar's egg are trying to get his mother again, and just a great thing. Oh yeah, one of the episodes is the last appearance of Casey in this season. And it's pretty good. He's just trying to capture an Elekid to the palm around with Larvitar, and and also the guy that sold James and Magikarp in the first episode, in the first season, is back again, but trying to sell them a Weeping Bell that sweet scent, and they just traded for James' Victory Bell. I just see the tears in his eyes, and just that's good stuff. And at the end, the Weeping Bell evolves into a Victory Bell, and it gets together with James' one, and just weird. Oh, I also got to mention they go back to see the Eevee girls or the Komodo girls, and turns out Team Rocket pretend to be some dancers or something to get their evolve from Eevees. And the little sister has shown to grown a bit since the last episode saw her, and finally decides to go out for on her own for a journey and like that. I think that's always good, but the first episode that they do with the Komodo girls is just a bit better to me, but eh. And after that one, they just go back to Arctic, no, I think Arctic City, and you just meet Morty again, and you seen or something. And when assets that he saw Suicune, he's seen it's just flabbergasted because he doesn't think that acid is that good and he's been an expert on Suicune his whole life as this kid, just seeing him out of the blue. And when that's just saying that he met Suicune, he's talking about the first episode of Johto's Journeys or the movie, I don't really know. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and there's an episode where after Lapras come back and at the end he or she I don't know what gender Lapras is. He becomes the new leader of the school at the end, so which is good. Let's see. The Johto League arc is just good. We get introduced to new trainers like Tyson, I think is his name, the one with the Blaziken, and Charles Goodshow coming back again. The battle is very good, and Gary is back in this again, and again Sony's got that cocky Amor and a bit more friendly towards Ash. And when Team Rocket tries to steal the Ho Ho Flame or something, and the runner's leg gets injured, Ash runs the last mile with it, and everybody's just shocked. And one of the 40th episodes has to be when the Ash faces his first opponent in the second round or third round, whatever you want to call it. And her name is Maisie, and she had the same voice actress as Casey and some of the other ones that he did. And she has the same, or the country's kind of same stuff that Serena did with Ash. Like, it's Ash would save her from getting hurt, and then save her Pokemon. That's a little bit what Serena went through, but this is more goofy. It's just hilarious. I don't know. And also in this episode, the Acid Squirtle returns. Oh yeah, and Macy's a fan of fire types. And this also has the infamous line where Brock says that uh, water types are weak against fire. Well, something never saying, do they? Like with mistakes. But hey. And overall good battle with her, and after the second battle with, I don't know the guy's name, but I think it's the same guy that was in the first three episodes of Pokemon Chronicles. It looks and sounds like the same guy. Oh yeah, and you see him in the first two episodes of that as well. That's voiced by Dan Green, and for some reason uses the Yugi voice for it, and uses the Yugi voice in episode in this season as well, where some uh, grass poisoned by Pokemon are just fighting. It kind of matches with that episode, but with you seeing, oh, no, it sounds like he's trying to be too dramatic. But what are you gonna do? Anyway, but after the second last battle, he faces Gary, and it's just a great battle, and I think maybe everybody's favorite battle of Pokemon of all time. Well, not really mine. I think it might be my fifth or third favorite. And we do get to see what we wanted to see since the season began. After Charizard versus Gary's Blastoise. It needed to be done. It was done again. It was done here. And it was done in Pokemon Origins Episode 4. It just needed to be done. And that's when Gary finally proven that he is a good Pokemon trainer and probably better than Gary. But when he faces Tyson, there's another match. It's another good match. But Charizard isn't as strong as Tyson's blade skin, so he loses. I think he might come in top 16 again. I don't really know. With the other leagues, I do. Like in the Kanto League, top 16, Hoenn, top 8, Sinnoh, top 4, Univa, top 8 again. Hopefully in X and Y it comes like top 2 or top 4. Because we're really doing Ash justice in X and Y, so hopefully he goes higher or even wins. Anyway, with the second to last, on the third last episode, Gary's just announced that he's retiring, being a trainer, and decided to become a Pokemon researcher. And get to see what he's like as a researcher in an episode of Pokemon Chronicles. And I don't know if I ever got a review at any of those episodes, but I don't know. Let's see, I think. And the second last episode, the Asyngang are in Million City, where Nurse brings out Misty's bike that Ash ruined in the very first episode. And Misty's sister said he had to go to or go on holiday, so Misty can start to the gym. And when Ash says something that makes Misty think that he doesn't really care if she leaves or what, Misty's upset. But after battling these three guys that Team Rocket hired to take care of her or something, they just pass things up and just have a talk as they walk, and just a montage of bits from the past 5 seasons, and go through a song. But there's one part I don't really remember. It's when it's raining and Ash is facing down on the ground and putting his fists on it, and Brock Missy just looking. What episode is that from? Is it a part from the Japanese they cut, or what? I don't really know. Uh, anyway, the three of them just separate, and that's just running and just screaming thanks to Busy and Brock, and Brock just crying as he eats a rice ball or a cheeseburger. Well, not cheeseburger, just a donut, sorry. And this is riding bike with Togepi, saying that she finally knows how Ash feels about her and that, and kind of go as Ash plans to go to the home league next, and the his mom gives him a ticket for the ferry and new clothes, and Bishop gives him a new Pokedex. And about this time that Ash says begins to just bring Pikachu along with in his journey. So, and last episode is pretty good. Ash and Pikachu on a both to Hoenn as Team Rocket tries to do something and try to steal Pikachu, but get separated, and they get their Pikachu and Meowth as they in a city that is being terrorized by some ghost Pokemon, and some of the other Pokemon are just afraid and want Pikachu to be their protector or leader because he's able to beat them, but he doesn't really know if he should. And in the end, Team Rocket blasted off and asked Pikachu on the boat again. But Pikachu's acting a bit weird. He seems sick and just shaking a bit, and there's red sparks coming from his cheeks, and just goes to be continued. And it will be continued in Pokemon Advanced. This has to be my favorite season of the Johto arc, or Johto Chronicles, whatever you want to call it. It has some great episodes, great card moments, and I've got to mention that Misty got 2 new Pokemon. One in the War Islands, Cursula, and another when the Asyngang were was introduced to this guy with a Poliwrath, and Team Rocket tried to, or did steal it and try to use it as their own, but couldn't, so they just put a device on it to make it do what they want. And when Pikachu Pyro got Ash's King Rocket evolved into Politoed and defeated Team Rocket, it was good. But as I was saying, this is a great season, some great gym battles, way better than the gym battles in the fourth season, but it's to be expected. Some great character moments, and some great dinner, and the voice acting is getting better. They're making only a few mistakes, and just a great, great season. I give this season a 10 out of 10. Yes, I know there might be problems in it, but I still love it. Just great, and the team song is just great as well. I can't really describe that. Some different stuff in it. It just sounds like it's from Ash's perspective again. I think some of them are where he's just saying he's gonna master his journey and stuff like that. It's just it's just a great season. Now I'm gonna take a break for a Pokemon for a while. I'll probably do Yu-Gi-Oh! The first Yu-Gi-Oh! Season, but I have to really think. I don't really know if I'm gonna take a break or what. But until then, I'm a two. I'll see you there.